Okay, and so we're back. And this is part 2 of the Dr. Mom segment of the video series on in-home water testing. And so to wrap up my point about Dr. Mom, in this scenario, Dr. Mom doesn't have a gender. Any one of us can be Dr. Mom. It's somebody who cares for somebody else or cares for themselves if they're by themselves. Someone is coming up with a symptom, and Dr. Mom immediately goes into listening to the complaint and then pulls out common things to basically get some biofeedback from the person in the form of different instruments. And so that's how I want you to think about some of the testing and the measurements of the instruments that I'm going to be sharing with you. It's very simple. The key point that you have to understand is Dr. Mom knows when to say when, okay? So he or she or they can come up with a game plan, monitor that, and develop a treatment plan and see if it's working, if it's progressing, or if it's getting worse, it's degrading. Dr. Mom knows when to say when. Then they can actually escalate this to the next level, whether it's the emergency room, the ER, or if they want to book an appointment with their primary care physician or a physician's assistant or nurse, or even talk to a local pharmacist and get pointed into the right direction. So when you think about the testing, think that you can do what you can do in your home, and then we'll cover the pros and cons of doing it yourself versus using a licensed laboratory to do the water testing. All right, so again, Dr. Mom has a complaint by somebody in the household that they feel hot, they're running a fever, they don't feel so well, their tummy hurts, whatever. So there are things here where you can actually use a thermometer, right? Maybe they feel a little breathless or super tired just climbing a set of stairs. That's what oximeters are for. So you stick it on the finger and you wait a couple minutes and you get a reading. Anything north of 94 is pretty good. So not going to do that, but it does take a couple minutes to calibrate. Another thing that they can do is check their blood pressure, right? So you have a BP cup here, and you put that on, and you take the readings, and you just kind of monitor it, and then go from there. Or maybe they just feel dizzy and a little out of it. Well, maybe that person has hypoglycemia, an episode that's coming on, or they may have type 1 or type 2 diabetes. And so all of these instruments, doing a blood sugar glucose check is all you got to do to get a baseline where they're at. And so that's what you're doing with the source water as you test. You're getting a baseline established, and if you need additional help, you'll know where to get it. But if you're just checking something that's like, nope, that looks right to me, that's logical, I'm comfortable with that, then so be it. You're good. Thanks for joining me.